Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your girl, Taurus Sun Tarot. I just like to get a few quick messages out of the way. Of course, if any of this resonates at any time, like and subscribe to the channel so we can have that energy flow and connection. Okay, and so I can better pick up messages for you specifically. Also, if you are interested in a personal reading, I am available. That information is all in the description box below any of my videos. Okay, just shoot me an email. And other than that, let's dive in, Cancer. Okay, so vision number 1, 2, 3. I always think of a checklist. Okay, if you watch the channel, you may have seen this card before. I always think of a checklist, right? So checking things off in order. This is like divine masculine energy for me, really getting shit done. Like you have a vision and you're putting in the work. Of whatever that looks like to make your vision become a fruition, and come into reality. And I think I'm getting a message like that could be where some of you are struggling. Like you have a vision, but like it's the execution where you maybe need a hand, right? And so that's where don't be afraid to ask for help. And also, I think there's a lot more resources available than you may think. So don't be afraid to ask friends, family members, like they may be more knowledgeable than you know. Okay. So your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. You have to eat, sleep, breathe, drink the dream. Okay, whatever dream, whatever vision you have right now, Cancer, you have to feel it when it's not tangible, when it's not there. You have to see it when no one else believes in you or can see it, okay? I'm also getting like you could have a beautiful vision of like something that you feel is right at your fingertips, Cancer, but someone could maybe not be supporting you. So take the illusion out of it. You cannot rely on anyone else when it comes to finding your path because, as the card says, it will not look identical to anyone else's. So, how can people give you advice on something they don't know anything about? And you don't know anything about? Like, with all due respect, Cancer, like, you don't know your future. So, you can't, what does Joe Schmo or Sally Sue got to do with, like, they don't know any better than you do. Okay. And it's good to ask people for advice, but do not ever, ever, ever let someone's opinion of what they think you can or cannot do limit what your vision and that outcome is going to look like. Okay. I don't know who needed to hear that. That was a very channeled and specific message. Okay. This is going to be a good one, Cancer. I can tell. So, spirit angels and ancestors, please help me dive in. Give me clear messages for my Cancers at this time. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. We have Cat's Claw, purification. You are detoxing the bullshit, okay? You're getting rid of toxins. For some of you, you could be actually on like a literal juice cleanse, trying to like remove toxins out of your body. For some of you, this is just on a spiritual level. You have a vision and I feel like you genuinely know that not everyone can come on this path with you because not everyone believes in your vision, okay? So if you have such a strong vision, Cancer, and whatever this is, if people are falling back of your life because you're putting in time and effort into what you want to do, Spirit saying like that's for good reason. That's for good reason, okay? To the riches go the spoils, or however that saying goes, but not everyone deserves what you have to give, Cancer. And especially the more abundant you become, if someone's already taking advantage of you, it's only going to multiply the more you have. So again, I'm definitely getting a message of like purifying your space too. But you could be ending cycles with people, places, things that just no longer, this is giving me like very much like mental, spiritual detox vibes, okay? You're doing your Hollywood cleanse, but like spiritual version. And I'm fucking here for it, Cancer. I love this shit. Okay, so Spirit, angels, ancestors, please help me get channeled messages specifically for my Cancer at this time. Someone could be throwing, I just literally heard throwing shade, like throwing stick. I heard sticks actually, but it made me think of shade. It was almost like a cross between like this saying, like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, and then just like throwing shade. So someone could be trying to throw sticks at you, Cancer. That's not cool. Let's see. So your first card out here, Nine of Cups, which we all kind of know is like wish fulfillment. Okay. Wish come true, contentment, satisfaction. Yeah, to the riches go the spoils. As I said, this is you literally sitting behind your spoils. Like you're, and then we also have the Ten of Swords coming out here. So far, water and air energy. Yeah, okay, so this is that energy of purifying your space, okay? With the Ten of Swords, a message I'm really getting heavily right now, as much as this is about painful endings, it's a painful ending that I feel we saw coming, okay? I always think of that when I think of the Ten of Swords because, you know, you had 9 swords in your back at one point. Before there was a 10th. Like I'm not saying you allowed. That's not, Spirit, help me phrase this better. It's like you saw, I don't want to say you allowed, but maybe you did. Like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I have to say what I hear. You allowed someone to put the 10 swords in your back. Okay, I just realized there's a huge glare. Sorry, you guys. We have like specific lighting for this counter. So anyways, I'll try and move them down a bit. So yeah, but with the Ten of Swords, it's definitely like this really, what else, Spirit? Yeah, really painful endings, but really aware that they need to happen, I feel, which is kind of why which is why I'm still kind of picking up on this Nine of Cups energy, because you're aware, you're almost kind of happy that these endings are happening for sure, because Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is always in turn. So I always think of the Bob Dylan, or right? Is it Bob Dylan? Someone's song, your old rules are rapidly changing, and the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Right? Your times are changing. I also just heard time is up for someone. Like again, with this vision card, like they can't come with you on this journey. And please excuse me while I pick up some cards that fell. You guys, I'm 99% sure. Oh no, it wasn't at the beginning of this reading. It was Libras, which has come through very heavily in this reading. So again, if you have Libra in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Libra, definitely check out that video. I said in Libra's video, I wouldn't be surprised to see the 9 of Wands, because they had Wounded Healer that came out. So you have the 9 of Wands in the Tower that came out. Okay, we'll get one last card, please. Spirit, one last card for Cancer before we close out here. One last card, please. Thank you. So the Star. That is just, oh my gosh. That is 3 major arcana. And in this month, we have 2 full moons and a new moon. So that's 3 shifts in the moon cycles. It feels like you guys are very in tune with your emotions. I'm hearing dreams. Your dreams, your vision is coming to reality. This is a very ethereal Wheel of Fortune, and especially the Star. Like, I'm hearing like Dream a Little Dream, that beautiful song. Don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to wish upon a star. You are capable and you are worthy. And the wheel is always in motion. It's always turning. The loser now will be later to the winner. So, if you've been down and out on your luck here at 10 of Swords, this is the come up, You're recognizing, hey, I got to keep it moving even if I'm wounded. But I have to have the courage, I have to have the resilience. I have to have the gumption, the grit. I got to have the grit to go forward, okay? Even after, I mean, 10 of Swords crowning the Tower. This is some heavy fucking energy, Cancer. I'm not going to lie. You know, these are hard endings you're facing, and I feel that as the energy reader. Like, I feel that shit. You have two nines here. You have, oh my gosh, you have 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands on top of each other. Something about September is going to be extremely significant for you, Cancer. Something is going to come to an end and a new love is going to come in. That's for someone out there. For others of you, this is just you focused on heavily loving yourself. Okay, self-care. You are pouring into your own cup. And outside of that, though, you are taking control of your dreams, of your vision. I just heard Cosmic Lounge. Like it feels like you're literally chilling with your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides. Okay, you're like, I don't need no friends. I can hang out in the 5D with spirit, like something like that. And I'm also hearing slow drift, like you're drifting. Oh, you guys, oh my God, you have to listen to the song Drifting by Grizz. Drifting my way back home. Beautiful song. If you are into like horns in your music, I know that's a weird thing to say, like French horns, like saxophones, like I love a good fucking saxophone. You'll love this song. I will definitely link that in the comments below. It's a great song. Anyways, Cancer, let's get you one last card here. I hope something did resonate. Of course, if it did, you guys, please drop a comment because I love reading the comments and just seeing how different things resonate with you if they did at all. And of course, subscribe to the channel, please. I upload videos all the time and I'd love to have you guys here. I'd love to have that exchange of energy and get some more messages for you. Get these messages across YouTube, yeah, because everyone could benefit from a good tarot read. Yes, yes. So let's see. These are decoding your fear cards. So your first one out was your priorities are out of sync with your want list. Redefine your values and question why your desires are not your top priority. What did I say when I mentioned 1, 2, 3? Checking a list. Okay. For some of you, this is literally the realization that you need to make a list and check it twice. Okay. When you wake up in the morning, prioritize a list for yourself. What do you need to do that day? How important and urgently does it need to get done? And do it. Okay. So you make your list, then you go do. Because if not, then if you don't have a structure, you're just going to be running around like, oh, I forgot to do this and I forgot to do that. So I'm picking up on a very frantic energy, especially with that 10 of Swords here. That to me can also, similarly to 9 of Swords, kind of represent that anxiety and depression. Because 9 of Swords carrying over, it's just adding that additional sword. So like amplifying those feelings associated, right, with the 9 of Swords for me as a reader. So, okay, so that was your first one here. The next one, don't let your doubts override your excitement. The only limitations before you are those imposed by yourself. It's a hard pill to swallow, yeah, but some of you are just standing in your own way. For some of you, it's more than this. For some of you, there are third party or energetic vampires, like people near you and around you that are trying to drain you that do need to be cleared out at this time. But for some of you, it really is you standing in your own way. Okay. You place yourself where that fits. Yeah. You have nothing to fear. You are just overthinking it. Bruh. I'm fucking done. Spirit is calling your ass out, Cancer. I say this with so much love, you guys, because as a Taurus sun, and I don't like to give out the rest of my zodiac signs just willy-nilly, my big three. But as a Taurus sun, I really do resonate with being, I don't think people give Taurus enough credit for being as emotional as we are. We're a very caring, loving people. We are ruled by Venus, which represents love. We're very loving people. And with that, I feel like being so loving and empathetic comes with a lot of emotion. Like we're very, anyways. So Cancer, I hope something resonated. Drop a comment if it did, and I'll see you soon.